Good morning. I'm up at the shop. I got the back wheels buffed out on the truck, got the caps on. Fenders are done, mud flaps are done on this truck. I got both front wheels off. Here's the before. I'll show you after. I'm ready to buff them. I get them buffed, I gotta put them back on. Pull the step off the tank, buff the tank. I already got the truck waxed yesterday, so then the cosmetics will be done. Then I gotta grease it, service it, clean the windows and the inside, and this one right here will be done. And then I can start on that one right there. So probably another day or two on this truck because I always get up here early and do this stuff before we start the main farm focus stuff. But I like disc brakes on the truck. I think 2020 and above, they're all the way around trucks now. But real simple, pop them off like a car, put the brakes in, drop it back down, all the way around. The last ones that I had that I sold had discs on the front and drums on the back. But I think 2020 on are all discs. So a lot better braking system for you. So I'm gonna I'll show you the before. A little dull, I like buffing them out. Then I'm gonna get, like I said, do the tank. And then we'll probably start focusing on the farming stuff. But I come up here early, get this stuff right here knocked out. And then service it, grease it, you know. Before I sell these trucks, I make sure they're all ready to go. They're all clean. Maintenance is done, checked over to make sure everything's good on the trucks. And you know, we had a trucking company for 40 some years, so we pretty much know about trucks up here. What needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done. But yeah, we'll get everything done and roll this one out, get that one done, and then they'll both be up for sale. But perfect. They're either good for logging, they're good for farmers especially, because these trucks are very lightweight. I think the ideal thing is to hook them up to a hopper bottom. I mean, you want to talk about a lightweight with a hopper, I bet you're pushing 21,000 empty weight, somewhere around there. I don't know what they weigh empty, but I'm going to take one up to the scale in town. When I get this one right here done, I'm going to roll her up there and see what she weighs. I want to know what she weighs empty. I know our big Peterbilts are 29,000, 30,000 empty weight. I guarantee you these right here, the one Peterbilt we got, I think she's 27. I'm guaranteeing you can get down to 21 with these trucks. Empty weight with a hopper bottom. And I mean, you can carry some weight like that, but we'll see. I want to weigh one and see what it is. So has LED headlights, fog lights, really nice trucks, LED top lights. We'll get her done and get her rolled out and get the next one done. So I got 3 more coming, just like it. I only buy Peterbilts to sell Peterbilts. We've owned every truck brand, Freightliner, International, Peterbilts. Peterbilts by far, to me, my brother, Dad, they just are good, long-lasting, well-built trucks. I mean, my dad always said that Freightliner had the best wiring system, he thought. Thought they always had the best wire system. Then, you know, as Peterbilt started getting newer, they started having the good wiring system. So, but Peterbilts, that's all we buy and sell is Peterbilts. You know, good trucks, they hold up. They can work. I mean, we got our Peterbilts, we probably got 1.5 million miles on each one of them, if not more. I'd have to actually look. 1.5 million miles, never have to do anything to them. We've had to do some motor work over the years here and there, but I mean, they pretty much start up and go every day with really no issues. So I think these trucks right here have 520,000 on them. But they have the new updated crankshaft in them and the lower bearings. They got all that new in them. So they are good to go for probably another 500,000. 700,000 with no issues, I'm sure. And as a farmer, you don't put that many miles on a truck in a year. So I think we might put 8,000 on our Peterbilts now that we don't have a trucking company. We just roll out a farm between the three of them. My brother's, he probably gets 15 to 20 because he hauls straw with his. But the two black ones, if they do 5,000 or 7,000 miles a year, that's probably a lot now. So these trucks are here to last you a long time. So I'm gonna get her done. All right, so I'm back cutting. I haven't filmed much today. I've been trying to get everybody loaded. I've been spreading wheat. I've been in there at the combine cutting, then going spread wheat. Coming back, bullwinkling with myself this morning. Worked on the Peterbilt for a little while. I want to thank my buddy Chris for the help. He's actually helped me out a lot. He's actually a listener who got in touch with me and works for Peterbilt. And he has actually helped me out quite a bit, and I really appreciate it. So it's nice to have some people that watch the channel. See how dirty I am? It's nice to have people that watch the channel that actually reach out and want to help you instead of always have negative stuff to say. Like one lonely farmer trying to say that I just put you up here because you're ready to turn around. I'll get you back. One lonely farmer trying to say that a New Holland is perfect. Don't blow nothing out the back. I did a video with my combine on 350 bushel corn at 23%, 24% corn. Did a walk-through video after I cut, stopped the combine right in the field, and went back there and showed you that nothing was blowing out of my combine except for header loss. So there you go, one lonely farmer. Take that. He thinks that if it's a John Deere combine, it can't perform. This thing I outperform a New Holland all day long. All day long. So, whatever. But the corn's doing good. Nothing's coming out the back. I hope one lonely farmer has a successful harvest. He gets lots and lots of bushels. But this combine right here is bad. This thing right here don't blow corn out the back. The whole point of the combine is to get the corn in the tank, not out the back. Now I did blow some out. If you look at two of our fields on Rithouse Road, one on Rithouse, one on the highway. I did have the fan up a little bit, too high, and that corn was dry. But in the bottoms, you don't see it. But on them sand hills where the corn was, I guess, smaller and dry, I did blow some out there. Because it started coming back up. But there was something wrong with that corn. I don't know if it had blight in it or what it was. But that was that, let's see, 1094Q. They told me it was going to be a good number, but I mean, it did good on our home farm, but on sandy ground, it's horrible. So, not going to get that anymore. That 1087 AM, 108 day CD salt, really good. That 1509, 115 day, I opened that field up, it's doing really good. The 1094Q, it did good on the home farm on good ground, but when you get any type of sand, it was not good corn. So here, let me put you back in for that. But anyway, getting the two Peterbilt service that we got. I did that this morning. Cutting corn, spreading wheat. So it has been a busy day. Now they're calling for rain tonight. And then I guess some of that hurricane that's coming up through Georgia and stuff is supposed to hit us, I don't know, next couple of days. So that's why we're cutting. And that's why we cut corn at 22, 23, 24%. One thing is you get the bushels. I know people say you don't get much hair loss, but you do. And plus, we live right on the Atlantic Ocean. Right over there is the Atlantic Ocean. Not very far. And when them big storms come up, we can get hammered very easily. The only thing that sees us from a lot of them is North Carolina sticks out. That kind of takes the brunt of the storms from us, and then we'll get the aftermath of it. But we have been hit directly, and I have seen 300 bushel corn laying flat that was beautiful as hell. And we only managed to get half of that up off the ground. So I'd rather get all my corn that has a little bit of moisture than get half of it laying on the ground and you lose half. That's not what I want. So I got Bullwinkle over here by the truck. He's waiting. I got one more bend to put on him, and then he can roll. He can get rolling. I need a green card. I'd be done with a lot of corn by now. So we only have maybe 100 acres left on this side of the town, and then we got 200 acres on the other side of town. And corn 2024 will be complete. Then we got a lot of beans to cut, but corn 2024 will be done after that. But it's still going to be a while, because if we get all these storms, I got to have you up here while I'm doing this. I don't know why it falls down like that, but if we get all these storms, who knows when we'll be able to get it cut. That last field, 115 day over there, I did cut into it, opened it up. It was running about the same, 22, 23, I think. So that corn over there across town was actually planted before that. So I'm sure it's all about the same. But if we can get it, I don't know where to put you guys at. If we can get it, we're going to get it up and get it out. Because it seems like hurricanes are just starting to happen more frequent. And I don't know how wet we're going to get from this last one that's coming up through Georgia right now. But I definitely don't want to be rutting up fields. And that's another reason. We always get rains late. This combine has been in four-wheel drive several times through corn harvest, and we rut it up. And then we got to bring the disc out and spend all this time fixing all these big ruts. And so I'm fine with corn a little high moisture. It cuts better. I think it flows through the combine good. I don't have no loss anywhere, except for maybe some header loss. But you get a lot more of that when you let that stuff dry down a lot. But we'll start getting this knocked out. Definitely getting ready to. I got another load here on this farm, and we'll be done. Then we'll probably call it a day, because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I got to get him loaded so he can get rolling. And yeah, so I will see you all again. But remember, One Lonely Farmer, New Holland combines suck, and they're ugly.